Hey, what's up? It's Cinemania recapped. In the beginning of the movie, we see a group of knights in a snowy field who are moving towards the cave where a queen witch lives. The queen witch living in this cave has spread a deadly disease like plague all over the world, due to which more than half of the world's population has died, and now these knights have come to take revenge from that witch. There is a leader in this group, whose name is Calder. Due to this plague, his wife and daughter have also died. When these knights reach inside that cave, the queen witch comes to know that these knights have come to take revenge for the black disease spread by me and to kill me. Now the queen witch comes in front of these people and says, "That go away from here if you all want to stay alive." Then some of the queen witch's men attack these knights, in which many knights lose their lives. His family, in which his daughter is hugging him, but then Calder realizes that all this cannot be true, this is all a trick of the queen. Then the witch comes and pushes Calder into a deep pit. Now the witch tells Calder that you humans have made our life difficult, and that is why I created the plague to end the race of you humans, so that humans are completely wiped out from this earth and only we rule. Now witch takes out some tentacles from the ground with her magical powers to kill Calder. Then Calder burns those evil tentacles by cutting them with his burning sword and sets the whole cave on fire, and then Calder inserts his dagger in the stomach of that queen witch. While dying, the queen witch says to Calder that I know what you want your death every time and every moment because all those you loved are dead. On hearing this, Calder tells the witch that today both of us will die. Saying this, Calder inserts his fire-spitting sword into witch's stomach. While dying, the queen witch curses Calder and says that you will yearn for your death, you will beg for your death, but you will not get this death even after begging, and after saying this the witch dies. Now the scene shifts and we are shown the time after 800 years, where according to the time, Calder has also changed his way of living and dressing. He is currently in an airplane. When he looks out of the window, he sees that the weather is very bad and he suspects that someone has deliberately cast a spell on the weather, and to find out this, he goes to a girl who is actually a witch but is currently in a human form and has some magical dices with the help of which, the witch has changed the weather. Calder takes those magical dices from that witch. The witch asks Calder, "Will you hand me over to the witch council or kill me?" Then Calder says, "No, because you did not do all this intentionally." Witch council is an organization that puts witches in prison for breaking rules. Now the scene shifts to a man sitting in a car. He is a Father Dolan, who tells us that witches still live among humans in human disguise. There was an agreement between humans and witches on the basis of which no witch will use any kind of magic on any human. Now the scene cuts and we are shown Father Dolan, who is number 36 Dolan, who writes Calder's history, which means that Calder has worked with 35 more Dolans before this. Now we see Calder and Father Dolan together, where Father Dolan tells Calder that now it is time for his retirement, so Calder gifts him a pen. Now we see Calder at his home, where he gets a phone call on which someone tells him that Dolan 36 has died. Calder is very sad to hear this. Now we see that another Dolan, who is the 37th Dolan, is sworn to be loyal to Calder and to the position of Dolan. Calder suspects the death of Dolan 36, that he is not dead but has been killed. To investigate this, Calder along with his assistant reaches the house of Dolan 36, and starts investigating any kind of magic, but Calder does not find any trace of magic there in the beginning. But while returning, Calder notices the dead flies lying there. When Calder sprinkles some magical powder on those dead flies, the scene becomes very clear. In fact, Dolan 36's house has been completely repaired with the help of magic, whereas in reality a witch has killed Dolan 36. Calder also sees the pen case there which he had gifted to Dolan 36 on his retirement, but the pen was missing from that pen case. Now Calder and New Dolan go to a witch named Max. This witch is blind. Calder shows a piece to that blind witch. After feeling which, the witch tells that this piece is used in black magic. Max tells Calder that a man came to him whose body was smelling like onion, and along with that the smell of apple was also coming from his body. On hearing this, Calder understands which witch has done this work. Now while searching for that witch, Calder reaches his address. That witch is currently in a child's room. That child, who is actually a witch, attacks Calder with a sharp knife and comes in his real disguise. Now here we also come to know that when that witch stabbed Calder's hand, when the knife was taken out, Calder's wound healed automatically, which tells us that Calder has the superpower to heal himself. Now when that witch runs away, Calder stabs him in the leg and catches him. Calder finds the same pen there, which he had gifted to Dolan 36, which makes him sure that this witch has killed Dolan 36. Now Dolan 37 presents the same witch before the Witch Council, where the witch accepts his crime, that he has killed Dolan 36 after torturing him a lot. Then a sentinel of the Witch Council captures the witch and takes him to prison. Here, Calder sees the same worm on a member of the Witch Council that the Queen Witch had created to spread the plague. Calder's mind starts working fast after seeing this, and he understands that Dolan 36 is still alive, only black magic has been done on him, and the reason for which he is unconscious is because Dolan 36 also had the same plague-spreading worm inside him. Calder also knows that if he has to save Dolan, then he will have to kill the person who cursed him within 2 days, only then will Dolan be able to regain consciousness. After this, Calder opens the same book again, which he had found at Dolan 36's house. Through this book, Dolan leaves a clue for Calder that he should remember the time of his death. Calder tries to remember the time of his death, but he fails in this, so he goes to meet a lady witch named Chloe in a bar. Chloe has the magic to go into anyone's dreams and pass time. After this, Chloe makes a memory potion that can help Calder go back to his past, but Chloe warns Calder that if you die in your memory, you will die in real life too. On this, Calder tells Chloe that he will never die. Now as soon as Calder drinks the memory potion, Calder reaches the time when he used to have his lovely family with him. After this, he reaches the same cave where he had killed the Queen Witch. Before Calder knows anything more, a witch named Belial pulls Calder into the real world and ties Calder in chains, but somehow Calder frees himself from those chains. Belial sets the entire bar on fire and destroys the memory potion so that Calder can never go back to his memory with the help of memory potion in the future. After this, the powerful witch disappears into the earth, but before that, Calder snatches a piece of the witch's body, which has a lot of red soil on it. Now we see Chloe in her house, who sees a nightmare in which she sees that the witch, who set fire to her bar, has pulled Chloe into hell, where many evil spirits were attacking her. Chloe wakes up after seeing this terrible dream. Now we see Calder with Chloe again, where Calder tells Chloe that I want to go back to my memory, but Chloe says that now this cannot happen, because Belial has already destroyed all the memory potions, but she also tells that, to make the memory potion with which anyone can go back to their memories, a special type of herbs are required which are available with her friend Miranda. So Calder and Chloe reach Miranda's house to meet her. When Calder and Chloe reach Miranda's house, they see that Miranda has already been killed by Belial. Now Chloe and Calder go to another witch, who sends Calder to his memories, where Calder sees his wife and daughter. That lady witch in a way traps Calder in his dream world, from where he can never come back, because that lady witch also used to work for the Queen Witch. But Chloe, who is a dreamwalker, means she has the power to go into anyone's dreams and past. She goes into Calder's dream and tells him that this world is not the real world. You have to wake up. All this is a trap to trap you. Chloe is successful in bringing Calder from that illusory world to this real world. Now while returning, Chloe crushes a candy-shaped ball under her feet, due to which the body of that witch gets old, which is her real body. After this we see Calder, who has brought Chloe to a place where the history of witches was written on the walls. Calder tells Chloe that dreamwalkers used to be the most dangerous soldiers of the Witch Queen, who used to enter people's minds somehow and play with their most precious memories and turn them into a terrible dream. He also tells Chloe that dreamwalkers do not need any memory potion. They can enter anyone's mind whenever they want and turn their memories into a nightmare. Calder also tells Chloe that there is something important hidden somewhere in a corner of his mind, which he has to remember at all costs. So you help me. Now Chloe gets ready to help Calder. When Chloe puts her hand on Calder's heart, she sees that Calder used to have a beautiful family. Now Chloe also reaches Calder's memory. Calder reaches the same cave with Chloe, where Calder and his knights had come to kill the Queen Witch. Now here Calder sees that when he killed the Queen Witch, he was also completely burned but did not die due to the curse of that witch. After that, Dolan came there, who gets shocked to see Calder still alive. After the death of the Witch Queen, Dolan takes out her heart and inserts his sword in it. Then he sees that whenever the Queen's heart is hurt, then Calder also feels pain. Calder is seeing all this with his own eyes. He also sees that instead of destroying the Queen Witch's heart, Dolan kept it with himself, so that Calder can stay alive. Seeing this, Calder gets very emotional. Now the scene shifts to Bellion, who is preparing to kill Max because Bellion wants to bring Queen Witch back to life through Max. Now the scene cuts to Calder, who has reached the place where Bellion had killed Max. When Calder reaches there, he sees that the Queen Witch has woken up again. Queen Witch tells Calder that actually you were never immortal, I was immortal, you were just my means to come back to this world. The Queen Witch becomes alive again and starts spreading the plague worms again. Now Calder is shown at the house of Dolan 36, who has regained consciousness. Calder tells him that Queen Witch has become alive again and she will destroy the entire human race by spreading the plague again. At the same time, the witches who are imprisoned are also fully prepared to take their revenge. On this, Dolan motivates Calder by saying that you killed the Queen Witch once, you can kill her this time too, you have to fight for this humanity. Now Calder starts gathering his weapons to fight the Queen Witch. Calder also takes his sword, which his enemies call Witch Slayer. Now the scene cuts to a cave, where Chloe and Dolan 37 are also with Calder. Here Calder tells Chloe that the Queen Witch is spreading the plague by using the powers of all the witches we have imprisoned here till date. Queen Witch is connecting the minds of all the witches like a chain. On this Chloe says that then how can we stop the Witch Queen? Then Calder says that there is a weak link in every chain and we have to find that weak link. So Calder takes out the same witch, who had put Dolan 36 in unconscious state. That male witch is currently connected to the mind of the Witch Queen and is reciting some kind of chants. Chloe asks Calder how to stop him, then Calder says that if someone goes into his mind and kills him there, then this link will break, so Chloe gets ready for this work. Now as soon as she touches the heart of the male witch, Calder asks Chloe to take care of herself. Here Calder becomes emotional and says to Chloe, I've gotten used to you. After this, Chloe enters the mind of the witch and reaches a place, which was damp and there were thousands of twigs hanging down from the tree, but in the real world, the sentinel of Witch Council comes to know that a prisoner has escaped from prison. So, the sentinel comes to put him back in prison. Now a fierce fight begins between that sentinel and Calder, in which Calder cuts that sentinel into pieces, but after a while he sees that the sentinel comes back to life by joining its pieces. So, this time Calder attacks that sentinel with his sword, due to which that creature dies. Now we are shown the male witch, who is reading Queen Witch's chants in other world. Then Chloe reaches there and tries to stop him, but the witch comes to know that someone has come to kill him. So now in the mind world, Chloe and that witch start fighting to kill each other. The witch overpowers Chloe, but somehow Chloe kicks him and throws him down in a deep pit, due to which that witch dies on the spot. Due to death in the mind world, the witch dies in the real world as well. Now Chloe also returns to the real world. While chasing the Queen Witch, Calder reaches another world, where he meets the Queen Witch. The Queen Witch tells Calder that dream walkers can only show the past, but I can show you tomorrow or the future. From this, we understand that the Queen Witch has shown Calder the future of the world, where humans have ceased to exist. The Queen Witch tells Calder that you will fail to save humanity. Now after this, a fierce battle starts between Calder and the Queen Witch, where somewhere a battle between good and evil begins. During the fight, the Queen Witch tells Calder to fight with her carefully because now he is not immortal like before. While fighting, Calder reaches a dark world with the Witch Queen. Now Calder sets his sword on fire, due to which the Witch Queen starts weakening. When Calder was about to kill the Queen Witch, then Dolan 37 arrives there with Chloe captured, and tells Calder, in childhood you saved me from the witches. Those witches did not kill my parents because in reality they were my parents. Dolan 37 also says that unfortunately I do not have any magical powers, but after all I am a witch. After saying this, Dolan shoots Calder and this causes Calder's sword fall down. The Queen Witch goes to Chloe and shows her a glimpse of the coming tomorrow, where Chloe sees that the Queen Witch has spread plague all over the world. After this, Dolan requests the Queen Witch to make him a powerful witch too, but the Queen Witch tells him that soil can never become gold, so the witch kills him too. Meanwhile, Calder again gets into his past memories, where his wife and daughter ask him to get up because you have to save humanity. After this, Calder changes the weather with the same magical dices which he had received from the witch sitting in the airplane in the beginning. Calder uses those magical dices to bring changes into the weather, and this helps him a lot. Calder throws his sword and pierces it straight into the heart of the Queen Witch, which eventually results in the death of the Queen Witch. Now as soon as the Queen Witch dies, all the insects which were spreading plague automatically die. This scene was being seen by Father Dolan at his home. Seeing this, Father Dolan becomes very happy. Now Chloe also comes out of the evil possession of the witch, and now she finds Calder lying unconscious on the floor, but after hearing the voice of Chloe, Calder also regains his consciousness. After this, Calder goes near the dead body of the Queen Witch and sees her heart is still beating. Then Calder says to Chloe, as long as the heart of this Queen Witch keeps beating, she will not die completely. That's why Calder goes to tear the heart of that Queen Witch, but right at that moment, Chloe stops him and says, if you destroy the heart of this witch, you will also die. Don't do so because this world needs you, I need you. So, Calder accepts what she says. In the end, we see Calder with Father Dolan and he returns his pen, which he had gifted him when he was about to take his retirement. Calder further says to Father Dolan, I still need you. Then Father Dolan says, for this I have to get back to my work again. Now in the closing scene of the movie, Calder goes on a long drive with Chloe, and with this happy ending, the movie comes to an end.